I finally picked up a Jack Kirby book, and it wasn't in a place I was expecting to ever find one. Please leave a like while the intro plays. Welcome back to Basement Collectibles, and if you're new here, my name is Jordan, and if you like New Comic Book Day, comics, toys, movies, and arcades, please consider subscribing for more great content. A few months back, I made a video asking your opinion on what Jack Kirby cover you would add for your personal collection. I've always admired his artwork, but being a collector in the 80s and 90s, I didn't really own too many Jack Kirby books from the past. So I wanted to find a book that was close to the 3.0 grade, something that would go with my Hulk 181 right beside it on my basement wall. So it seemed like I was leaning towards a Fantastic Four issue 52, which is, of course, Black Panther's first appearance. I kept on looking. I kind of gave up only because there wasn't something within Canada for me for the right price, and especially in a 3.0. I, for some reason, like to line up the same grades together if I can, and I still think a 3.0 looks great on the wall as well. So I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, and also eBay, again within Canada, and I still couldn't find something within that 3.0 grade, or at least close to something under $1,000. So just recently, my family went on a mini vacation to Great Wolf Lodge here in Niagara Falls, Canada. And when we got back to the room, it was the first night. Everybody was tired from, of course, swimming all day. I started looking on Kijiji within the Niagara Falls region. So I was searching for CGC comics, and I was going through a couple pages on Kijiji, and then I came across this book. I saw this book a while back, but it was way out of my price range. It was obviously a higher grade as well, so I left it alone. And when I saw it, I messaged the person, and I said, is this available? I'm only here within a couple days. Will you take my offer for this much? And the guy responded back and he said, yes, no, that's fair. I told him I was at Great Wolf Lodge, and he said he could actually meet me. So I didn't even have to leave the Great Wolf Lodge Resort, which was fantastic. Kids were happy about that too. I wasn't taken off, of course, on their holiday. So I just met the gentleman at the front door. So I met the gentleman at the front entrance. We talked a bit about comics, handed me the slab, checked it over, paid him via e-transfer. He was happy. I was happy. Went back to the room, put the book in the room safely, and went back to swimming. So the book I purchased was X-Men issue number 12 in a CGC grade, 2.5 in off-white to white pages. This, of course, is Juggernaut's first appearance and also the origin of Professor X. I think it's just a great cover. Sorry for the glare again. You can see half of the playroom here. But yeah, first appearance of Juggernaut, really great cover. Another red cover to go beside Hulk 181. Of course, I would have loved to had this grade in a 3.0 just to keep everything the same, but I can't complain. But really happy with this. I actually went online and read the comic again that morning when the gentleman said that he was able to meet me in the afternoon, just to refresh my memory. But it's always nice to have a first appearance and also the person's first appearance on a cover, and really happy to have Jack Kirby's art finally on my wall. The seller said he did press and clean his own books, and I don't think it's worth ever taking out of its case. There is some water damage on one side as well on the back, couple chip marks as well. So this is every bit of a 2.5, but I'm just really happy to have a X-Men key in my collection. And of course, like I said, with Jack Kirby's cover art. So if you're wondering how much I purchased this book for, the seller had it listed for $800, and I bought this book for $600. Anytime I'm trying to negotiate, if it's either on a marketplace or eBay, I always say something like, if you can't get your asking price, I can offer you this much, and I can also pick it up within 48 hours on your time. Please let me know. Not just writing just a random number and just making the buyer obviously feel like I'm just kicking the tires on it. So do you think I got a good deal for this book? Please let me know in the comments below what you thought about this price for $600. I thought it was a great deal personally because I didn't have to get into my car and drive and meet this person, so I saved on time, and I think that's as good as gold sometimes, and you don't have to make the drive. It could be an hour, 2-hour drive because you're getting obviously your asking price for a book. So after we got home and unpacked everything, I put this book on the wall in the basement, and it's going to be obviously there for the foreseeable future. But of course, I was looking at it. I have about 3 boxes of CGC slabs that I'd like to slowly start selling off. So I thought, okay, maybe I should put, or at least post some of my books to pay off this $600 debt. So I ended up posting Something is Killing the Children, issue number 5. And as much as I love this cover, I just thought with all the number 1 print issues that I had, this would be a great book to put up for sale. So I put this book up for $650 and I was able to sell it in a few days. So I really appreciate Mike, if you're watching, thanks again for buying this book. We actually made a deal in the spring too. So when I was going up to his house, I remembered I picked up the first appearance of King Shark. So thanks again, Mike, if you're watching for that. So it was really nice. He's a really big Something is Killing the Children fan. So it's nice that it was going to a great home, and he was looking to start doing all the 9.8s from issues 1 to 20. So good luck with that. I think you only have a few more books to add to your collection. So I'm always looking at have the hobby fund itself. So this was great. So I was able to sell Something is Killing the Children for $650. I bought this for $600. $50 goes back in the pot to buy more books or to pay off CGC fees. It's nice now too to go back and watch X-Men the cartoon with my kids and see Juggernaut on there, and also while we're playing Marvel vs. Capcom on the arcade machine. So who knows, one day I might find a 3.0 Jack Kirby book to possibly replace this book, but worst case, this is just going to slide over to make room for the 3.0, and I'll still keep this in my collection. But I'm still really happy about this, and please let me know what you thought about, again, selling off Something is Killing the Children issue number 5. Did I make a right deal for that, or should I still have waited for more news from Netflix about the TV show? So thanks again for watching until the end. And if you're new here, if you can possibly like, comment, and subscribe on your way out. And welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel. And I'll see everybody on the next one. Take care.